Alright, hello everyone. It's Sunday. Just got done a hike at Valley Forge, got my hammer gel. Got a phone call. They're having a party actually later this week. The place in Aston, they said there's this pretty massive wasp yellow jacket nest in a barn. You can see them going in and out on the outside. They said that thing's like only 4 feet off the ground. It's attached like an even the barn, but it's just pretty big.
Take the next right onto US 30 Business East.
Good video, so I'm headed down there now. Got to keep hydrated. Not sure, I forgot my cord, so I don't know how much battery life I'll have, but I need my GPS. But maybe I'll get some video of this thing. Alright. There they are. And then over here. Hey Joe. You guys got the yellow jackets and the European Hornets.
Is that what they are?
Yeah, is this an SU-man or was it a wow trying to eat it? I guess they know where it is. That's what they're doing there. See if I can get it. See if it's gonna, I'm trying to get one on video eating the yellow jacket. They'll pounce on it.
See the size of it in there?
Yeah, it's big.
See where they're coming out? Yeah.
They're flying around me. They're not interested in me though, luckily.
I was standing here thinking about spraying them
Yeah.
last night. I put my headlamp on and they like came out.
Yeah, you got to get a red light. Can't see that.
Yeah. They were like ready to attack me.
Yeah.
I wasn't even doing anything. We'll kill you. Yeah. That's big. Well, that's why we got this guy as the expert, Poppy. Me and you don't
Thanks,
have to
man.
do it.
Fly at night anyway. You can really hear them. They're really scratching away.
Absolutely. Oh, shoot. Yeah, right by your head, Poppy. Yeah, come on, son. Stand up.
They got the hole there on the top. If I was suited up, I'd show you, but yeah, it's over 2 feet tall.
Yeah, it's huge, right?
Yeah,
I told you.
you can hear them.
It's amazing. That's a good thing we called you and
This is goes back for Elect Carter before my time. I was an 80s baby myself. I'm not going to say when in the 80s, but this goes back to the 70s, this poster. There's the Batmobile. They said they wanted me to try to save that poster, try to save the Batmobile. Try to have a look inside. This reminds me of, shout out to the B-Man, this reminds me of that El Camino nest he did a few years back. This poster is probably about 18 inches, and then the nest goes up above 6 inches above there. So it's about 2 feet. Big old Euro. Yeah, combs in there. That's good. Pretty accessible. These are not as aggressive once you do mess with the nest, though. All bets are off with that. So I'm going to get rid of that today. Yeah, this European Hornets are a lot slower than yellow jackets, but they're a lot stronger. Yeah, they're definitely not liking me too much right now. wearing my leather gloves. I'm not messing around. I see large caps. Looks like they're starting queen cells August 28th. So the species usually done by late October, maybe early November. A little bit shorter than you know, your German yellow jacket, for example. That one's running away from me. Some of them are attacking and others are running. Fight or flight, flight or freeze. You see the three methods being displayed here. One of them got its stinger stuck in my glove. See if we can save the Batmobile. Guess Batman couldn't help too much on this one. Nice, all exposed. Beautiful nest. Save Carter and save the Batmobile. Save the President and save the Batmobile. Raid flying insect killing the entrance, and they kind of some flap, but then they drop. Bit of fog in the inside too. It's like a contact spray, and also like it's like a mist, and that's how like foams up, bubbles up, so that'll kill them when they touch it. But the big nest goes up too. It's got a lot of combs. We'll see this sucker if I get it out in one piece. You can hear them buzzing around. That's the effects of the flying insect killer. Hate doing this, but you know, they pay me to do this. They're, you know, got to get rid of them. So yeah, some dropping, coming back with food, but I'll get them. So just by shooting the insect killer in the entrance, this is what's going on the inside. That's all you need. There's more combs up there. I cut a little bit because that was real soft. See combs up there too. That could be an old vespula nest because the cells are a lot smaller, but it could be a yellow jacket nest too. Or a hornet nest was part of the nest, but we're starting another comb there, so you can count the levels. My hand for comparison, so it's like true nest. I mean, there's sometimes they built in a concealed space you think it'd be like 2.5 feet wide, but it might only be 2 combs, but still would have been the same size really as a nest like this, where they can kind of build downwards as they naturally do. Down in one piece. Started another comb, so it's like 1, 2, 3. It had a little comb below that, but when I picked it up, I kind of broke it, but it was only a couple cells. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 up there. That's where you can see where the queen dome here. Shout out to Bob Jacobson, entomologist friend, expert. It's a queen dome, so the queen started nest here. Smaller cells up here, and then it looks like they're getting big down here. So this species makes a lot of queens. It looks like at least the bottom 3 combs are large cells, and then they got large on the periphery. Like that, they have like buttresses in the middle and then like pillars on the periphery of the comb. In the center, it's like a central axis of buttresses. My hand for comparison, and the envelope was over 2 feet, but so combs are about, I'd say 10, 11 inches across, and the nest itself the first comb is real small. It's like right here. Paper at the top. It's a tenorel. Let's flip it over. This was how it was from the inside. They chewed away part of the interior wall, like fiber board, particle board. So this was from the inside. Alright, here's the inside again. And yeah, it was an old vespula nest. Yellow jacket nest. Started up here. Looks like it was associated, like they started the nest, like when the queen started the nest. Started right on right here. Right where my thumb, but just above my thumb. That looks like the point of attachment from when the queen started it back in late April, early May. Not sure what kind of yellow jacket nest this is. Could be I don't know, I'd say maybe Vidua. I don't know, but maybe not. So old. But it's only got only 2 combs, large cells on this one and small on the top, so could be Vidua. Clean that up later. More on the inside. Like I said, there's a beam here, so that was the outside entrance where I see the foam from the raid killer. A lot calmer now. Fogged in the barn a little bit and got the nest out, so another successful job by the wasp expert. Live in southeastern Pennsylvania. Find me online, www.thewaspexpert.com. It's just their waste, it looks like frass, technical term for bug waste, and they enveloped over where the seams were. All right.
Is that the queen?
Yeah. There's the big girl.
Oh yeah. Huh. What do you find?
All right, well, that worked out pretty nice. I took the nest with me. I had to spray with the Raid. I'm just going to dispose of it. It'd be nice to set it up somewhere, but since those nests are so fragile, it's not like a bald-faced nest where you can just, set it up under a tree or something. It's, they can't really be salvaged. But camera kind of crapped out at the end there. I had got to the queen, showed the queen, and one of the workers darted at me when I had to swat it and stepped on it. But it's funny, they defend their mother, that's for sure. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.